So now it's down 2. And we told you these teams were alive weeks ago. The Broncos, the Dolphins, and the Bengals, they're duking it out to see who the last man is standing for the wild card spot. The chaos, by the way, does not just go to the playoff picture. It's in the MVP race as well. Allen's the favorite. If we look at FanDuel Sportsbook, minus 320. Lamar is closing the gap at plus 250. Saquon's third at plus 1600. And look at Joe Burrow, just hello, here I am at plus 3000. That's me right there. FanDuel Sportsbook, hit that right there, smash. He was as close as plus 1600 at one point last night. I don't know why the odds dropped, Hamilton. Anything? Do we have any idea?
I'm not sure. It was interesting. The odds were up a little earlier than usual last night, and they had him tied with Saquon for third. And then all of a sudden, there's a little bit more of a gap. I don't know if it's because Saquon has a chance at Dickerson's record, if that shifted things a little bit. But it was interesting to see that big of a slide. Given that nothing else really happened to affect that race.
Yeah, on Get Up, you've got Dan Orlovsky. You've got people saying he doesn't deserve it. Sarah Ellison will be on our show saying it should be Lamar. Deion Dawkins, friend of the show, will be saying it should be Josh Allen. I get it, but I don't know. I don't know, everybody. If he's willing to, or wills his team with that defense into the playoffs, I don't know. My Wi-Fi is going to go. I don't know if you cannot give it to him, okay? To bring a team, in all seriousness, back into the playoff race with 4 straight wins in a brutal division, the best of toughest division, with a bottom 5 ranked defense on the other side. He is the best quarterback. Micah Parsons saying it. I'm saying it. Dan Orlovsky's on board. He was my MVP pick before the season, but I didn't think he'd do it like this. I didn't think the defense would be so bad. So it bolsters his argument because he's doing it. Saturday, he extends the NFL record that we pointed out. 8 straight games with 250 plus yards and 3 touchdowns. He threw 412 against a top 5 Broncos defense, like spoiling Sean Payton's birthday. This is one of the best seasons we've seen from a quarterback ever. Show me the numbers of something better. One of the best. And if he finishes the job, is it in Pittsburgh? It is, right?
Yep.
Come on now. He goes into Pittsburgh, hands on the 4th straight loss. Then we're cooking here. Then we have a truth, and I'm not taking anything away. I'm not saying you have to give it to him, but it's not a 2-man race. It is not Barry Sanders, Brett Favre, 1997, or who was it in 2003 that was close race?
Steve McNair and Peyton Manning tied.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've looked this up. This will be a 3-man. Have we ever had a 3-man race?
Not on this level that I can remember.
I mean, you would remember, I wouldn't. I'd have to ask you. But that's what we would have. And I'm not saying he's got to get it, but I'm saying now it's interesting. Sarah Ellison not happy about this conversation.
But the conversation has to be had. You're right. If they end up getting in, it's a NFL playoff miracle of epic proportions with where this team was 5 weeks ago. And with the way he's playing, the conversation has to be had.
There's this conversation now. We'll go to the break. We'll actually be joined by Luke Kuechly on the other side. So let's hit a YouTube break. Sarah Ellison, Ravens Flock, joining us. Download the podcast, subscribe, listen to it. She does really an incredible job and got me set for the AFC playoff picture. We'll be